SokakFightTips.com instructional here. This one's going to be the 10 best fight tips to do in a street fight. Okay, tip number 1, although corny and you don't want to hear it, is avoid the fight. This way there's no injury, no laws are broken, you'll be good to go. Come on, fight now. Alright, tip number 2 I did in the first one was I kept my hands up the whole time. You gotta keep your hands up before the fight and during the fight. So in the middle of confrontation, the argument, hands are up, you're ready, you're like, no, I don't want any of it, just in case you were to throw a hit, bang, and then you keep your hands up during the whole fight. So your hands here, you got them up at your eye level, you got your elbows in tucked, you got your chin tucked. This way there's not much for him to hit. You got your knees are bent and your weight sunk, so he can't knock you off balance, he can't knock you to the ground. That's tip number 2. Alright, tip number 3 is different from number 2 because he attacked first. If the confrontation, if the fight is unavoidable, you should throw the first punch. Gives you much more the advantage. Although it's not going to be self-defense, you have to keep the consequences in mind. Throw the confrontation when his hands are down, you got a perfect area for you to hit. Come on, what are you going to do? And that's it, you're gonna throw the first hit, that's gonna follow into tip number 4. Okay, so you've got this whole open face for you to hit. You get in for the nose, which will make the eyes water, you can break his nose, you won't be able to breathe as well. You can hit him in the sweet spot on the chin, you can knock him out, you can hit him in the eyebrows, it'll cut open, the blood will drip into the eyes, vision will be bad. So aim anywhere on the face, square in the face, it'll be a devastating hit, you'll have the advantage. From there, it bleeds into tip number 4, which is be aggressive. You're going to throw 4, 5, 20 hits after that. You're not going to let up after that first punch. Okay, so after that first big punch, stay aggressive, be aggressive. Okay, the point is a street fight is short. You got to be aggressive, be a force to reckon with. Okay. My next tip is to punch straight. Utilize your full range of attacks. So what people tend to do is throw haymakers, which still have the full range, except they don't have the accuracy and they're easily blocked. Okay, since we're on the topic of range, if you don't want him into your range, if you don't want him to get close, utilize the teep, the front kick. To throw the front kick or the teep, you're going to lift your lead leg or rear leg and just fully extend it. You're going to hit him right in the pelvis area or in the stomach. Boom. And it's not a snap kick like in Taekwondo. You're not snapping. You're bringing it to here. You're almost placing it on him and then pushing far away to keep him away at that. So if I'm in here, put it on him, push him away. Okay, so we did the punch range, the straight punch range. We did the teep range, which is further to keep him away. Now we're going to do if he gets in close, what to do. So if you're in close range now, I want you to fight dirty. I want you to utilize the headbutt, the elbows, the knees. I want you to bite. I want you to choke, everything. So if we're in close, say we're clenched up. In here, grab him by the back of the head, smash the corners of your head, the top of your head, which is harder, and to the vulnerable part of his, which is his face. You'll grab here, boom. If you can grab his hair, grab his hair or his ears to open them up. Boom. You can throw an elbow in here, and for the same spots like I mentioned earlier, you can pull down on the head, and knee to the face, to the head. You can go to the neck with a finger jab. You can go with a knee to the groin. Check out my other videos. I have a whole video tutorial on dirty fighting. I have a video tutorial on upward elbows. Check those out. Okay, number 8 on the top 10 is utilize the palm strikes. So I was showing you all punches, but you can do all of those with a palm strike. And I'm going to go more in depth with palm strikes in a future video. But for now, and to avoid hurting your hand, because you have a lot of small bones in your hands that you can hurt, you want to use just the hard part of your palm. So especially if you were to throw from the sides, the hard part of the head, you can just throw almost like a slap, except just with the bunt part of your palm. So you can throw straight punches, you can come to the side and throw hooks as well. Okay, number 9 is train at a gym or at home. You want to get your endurance, your stamina up by running, by cycling, swimming. You want to go to a boxing gym or a martial arts gym so you can ready yourself there, but when the street fight happens, you'll be more experienced. These videos that I make will help, of course, but you have to be physically in shape and ready, not only knowledgeable. Okay, the last and final tip, number 10, is be confident. I have an entire video on building confidence. You need to push yourself. You need to push yourself harder than your opponent because he wants to win. He wants to avoid injury. So you need to be that much better. You need to want it that much more. I always tell people that I'm training it and my teammates that you can be tired after the fight. So push yourself during the fight as hard as you can. Once you're out of there, once you're safe, then you can catch your breath. Then you can recover. But until then, stay confident, stay tough, be strong, fight your heart out. Okay, this sums up the top 10 fight tips. Take them to the bank, remember them, and like I said, train hard. The fight will be easier.